Did you know that in some places, simply naming your Wi-Fi network can get you into legal trouble? That's right. Certain Wi-Fi names are actually banned in some regions, especially those with political messages. Welcome to Bizarre Regs, where today we're diving into the surprising world of Wi-Fi name regulations and why some places are cracking down on what you name your internet connection. So why are certain Wi-Fi names regulated? The main reason is actually about public order and security. When you create a Wi-Fi name, it's visible to anyone in range, your neighbors, people passing by, and even authorities. In some cases, a provocative or offensive Wi-Fi name can lead to complaints from the community, or even alarm officials if the name is politically charged. For instance, a Wi-Fi name that includes references to sensitive political issues, leaders, or controversial topics could be seen as a form of protest, even if the person setting it up didn't mean it that way. In certain countries, authorities view these names as potential sources of unrest, so they've decided to regulate them to keep the peace. Now let's look at where these rules are actually enforced. In countries like China, Singapore, and parts of the Middle East, laws or guidelines exist that allow authorities to monitor and regulate Wi-Fi names. In China, for instance, the government has cracked down on politically sensitive Wi-Fi names that reference anti-government movements or banned organizations. Similarly, in the United Arab Emirates, using Wi-Fi names with offensive or politically provocative language can lead to fines or other penalties. Even in Europe, there have been cases where Wi-Fi names that include hate speech or incitement have resulted in legal action. These cases show that in some regions, authorities are taking Wi-Fi names seriously enough to monitor them, sometimes even requiring internet providers to report any names that raise red flags. Public reaction to these laws has been mixed. Some people understand the rationale, especially when it comes to maintaining public order. But many see it as an infringement on free expression. After all, a Wi-Fi name might seem like a harmless form of expression, something that lets people add a personal touch to their home network. But as more incidents occur and more restrictions are put into place, it's clear that governments and the public are still negotiating where to draw the line. On social media, discussions about Wi-Fi name restrictions have often trended, with people debating the balance between security and freedom. Many users share stories of their own creative Wi-Fi names, while others point out how political messages can turn even a simple network name into a statement. So, what does the future look like for Wi-Fi name regulations? As digital space continues to overlap with physical public space, we may see more regulations like these in shared environments. For example, in public areas like libraries, airports, or schools, authorities might start enforcing restrictions on Wi-Fi names to ensure that visitors aren't exposed to offensive or disruptive content. Some experts believe that as technology advances, we'll see more tools to monitor or restrict digital content in ways that were previously impossible. But on the other hand, privacy advocates argue that this trend could go too far, with people losing more control over how they choose to personalize their digital presence. The next time you're naming your Wi-Fi network, remember that in some places, the name you choose could have unexpected consequences. As strange as it sounds, this unique law shows just how much influence the digital world has on real life, and how seriously some countries take the seemingly simple act of naming a Wi-Fi network. Thanks for tuning into Bizarre Regs. If you enjoyed today's topic, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating laws and regulations from around the world. What's the most unusual Wi-Fi name you've ever seen? Let us know in the comments. This is Bizarre Regs, where we explore the world's strangest laws, one regulation at a time.